Oh, angels sent from world above. You know you make my world light up. I was down when I was hurt. You came to lift me up. Love is a dream. Oh, now I think I miss me myself. And I was down, right up. Came to lift me up. Body drinks on me when I was so thirsty for on symphony. And I know, oh wow, got me feeling drunk and high, so high. Lanjut, la Noire, Noire, air, akan air. Noire, air. Air misalnya lah air gitu. Checking for what the fuck is the another one? Nice desk. Ini baru ya kan? Betul ini, aduh. Nih guys, baru bener ya. Enak aja loh. Udah makan apa, Chen? Boy, ada makan apa? Ada makan apa?
Nggak, aku bikin sendiri gak ada apa-apa. Aku makan dari ceplok pakai cekap.
Genshin, morphine, ini.
What's with that getup of yours anyway? I should start introducing it as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps. Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worried. Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple. People judge me with you on my own the same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow. I really hope you're joking, Roy.
Roy. Ayo, cepetan. Aman lo. Gila lo.
You seem distracted. We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Helmnya perompakan nih mobil setan apa ini?
Make a right here. Turn left when you can.
Ya, oke. Terus ini guys. Nyetir dia nih. Los Angeles 1938. Udah seperti ini guys, 19. Jangan-jangan ada kasus si ini juga lagi. TLL. Nah ya, kasus TLL. Siapa tuh bang TLL? Tamilian Leopard Kalau tahu ya tapi dan dapat. Sekarang belum ditemukan yang hilang kalau nggak salah. Dia itu salah satu perempuan yang ada di itu, yang jadi apa? Model di Scarface, nggak salah, sama Al Pacino. Salah, kalau tidak salah.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Thanks.
Oke, lari aja. Gidik, 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 gidik. Six. Did he say 6? 8. Oh, itu nomor 6.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug? Or can we get on with it?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here, here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
Oke. Yes. Nah, cek terlebih dahulu. Dia mau Galloway sekarang. Galloway belum naik pangkat, mampus lah. What's this? Buatin kiri.
This is all top end of town stuff. Gives us somewhere to look.
Station.
Could have been a modeling assignment.
Nih.
Beautiful girl. The clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
Can open this shit? You can open that shit. I see now. Ada satu. Aha.
It's a place to start.
Okay. Asesinos. Further investigation. Okay, I guess. Wahid? What? You want to throw up or something?
Phelps? Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on,
Aduh,
Mal.
gak ada obat. Darkseid gue kalah.
If the victim was
Darkseid gue kalahin 1 menit. Gila, serius lu?
water would have entered her lungs. The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything?
At least she's not naked anymore.
Be my guest.
She died. Udah gue dapat remaster. Bentar mana gue nyariin lu?
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Sign of abuse tuh dia.
A very unusual ring. It could
could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Black sapphire. That's expensive. Ya, mahal black sapphire gila.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Strangle? Nggak mungkin sih. Ada traces ininya, traces apa? Tangannya.
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
And spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
And morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Is it her in these photos? She's something else.
Doesn't look like anything.
Miss Julie was...
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys.
Apa? Sini.
Maybe she got
Kenapa kok?
couldn't take
Serius kan? Sebenernya keluar baca gila. Yang gede itu. Anjir bencananya nge-cheat lo ya?
drifted off. Quality English smoking jacket.
Julie, she always
Sekalian show.
Under 45 who would wear one.
drive. I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear.
There. It's okay.
What's this?
Looks like barbiturates.
Malah lu cheat katanya. Saya tahu pak. Enggak sih, gue bukan tipe orang yang akan nge-cheat sih. Pinggir setan. Ngomong sono. Sableng. Sableng loh nih orang. Sumpah ya. Aduh.
Oh man, good ending. Yet simpan.
Kacau aja.
Kayaknya jam berapa?
Interesting.
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Huh? You can further investigation this? Serious?
We should speak to a doctor. Prescribing both drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
Talk about stupid. Almost. Yes. Sudah. Kita sudah menemukan semua kecuali satu. Kita di luar itu ada pot, kata si Karut terus kan. Ada pot, cek aja katanya ada ini nggak, suntikannya nggak, coba kita lihat.
What now?
You want to talk to the cleaning lady? Be my guest.
Cleaning lady. Cleaning lady kan. Sunanya Viraga Burst, Fire 2 tambah Gravity, Mega Flare yang Greymon itu guys, Mega Flare ya kan.
I'm Detective Phelps.
Musuh tambah 2 Fire.
Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there? I don't know.
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact. Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldsson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This one, goddammit.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep.
Tunggu, gue freeze si Axel tambah little frame. Hah?
You've seen the pill box.
Bisa nge freeze si Axel?
She hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry.
What are you,
Lived
mom?
like a movie star. A princess.
It's fucking believing
Does
me.
modeling really pay that well?
Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldsson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
Damn you.
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't
Sa-
like to tell tales, you understand.
Dia afinitasnya anti
One of
UI.
Anderson's.
Siya
An
ya?
older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry. I don't know. San Francisco.
What is it like?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Brother.
Reynoldsson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next.
Basically sama little frame. Abis dia.
Of course, being so beautiful.
Sakit itu pasangannya.
Ambil.
Not the way it's turned out, though, is it?
Mrs. Reynoldsson.
Jangan lompat bisa nggak kalau mesin? Biasa aja gitu.
One of the other detectives.
Gue bersih begitu lompat. Acuh.
Gak gitu sontolo yo. Saya tabuk nih.
Tabuk aja. Ya apa?
Tampar tangan.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Yep. That's not gonna help you. Cerut terus. Hello. Lo kalau baca musuh yang kena freeze setengah bar abis. Seru juga gitu. Teknik ya, sial.
Don't think this is anything.
Sorry.
I was going to scrub the bathroom. And there
Oh.
she told me. I really can't talk about this anymore.
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
You think Carruthers has called it right?
He rarely gets it wrong.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway. I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their dope.
No. Si carut terus. Ada sesuatu di sini. Sampah. Aha. Let's check that out. Bitch, that was right.
Well, that's hardly conclusive.
Itu bisa freeze aura doang. Selama freeze-nya AOE enak ya.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Sesuai
I
banget.
think our
Enak
work is
banget.
done here.
Oke, lanjut. Location. Sign. Presto. Bitch. That's what our car is? You gotta be kidding me. Sini. Wih, ini di seberang gitu. Lo mau freeze ngefek stun dulu pakai strike rate stun impact soalnya freeze ancang-ancangnya lama bener-bener sepakat kalau itu gue sepakat bener mod sobat gue
You can drive.
sih jauh gue males terbaliknya
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
Police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case if their life depended on it.
I don't see why they'd be any better or worse at it than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog.
Gimana deh kartumu bro? Terus gacha lagi yoi.
Up his lunch.
Santai aja.
I don't mind that you're talking, so long as you don't mind that I'm not listening. You all seem to be standing around. Shouldn't you be working? You ought to meet Joe's buddy.
Cuk.
Really?
Well, hello. What can I help you with today?
Remember that dead
LAPD,
they found
ma'am.
under the train?
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
He solved the
No, ma'am.
case.
We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to
Heather Mason katanya. Wow.
Please don't tell her about Miss Randall's.
Pasti anaknya Heather Mason.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
It's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry.
I'm very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look? That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you. How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no. Oh, I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Bentar guys, bentar. Ini ada yang bentar. Enggak, biarin. Nggak usah. Lain sih. Aja. Let's go. Oh, me to drive? Alright. Main dia keluar juga.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick. Turn right here.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
Oh!
Are you crazy?
Yes, I am. A bit. Because a genius mind, can I go with flat fucking thinking? Deketnya ternyata sini namanya. Teman practices, teman practices. Okay, nice. Let's go. Mana dia? Where's that goddamn ass? Doctor's practices. This is. Ini bargain bodoh. Oh itu di situ. Udah tahu dokternya di sini, lo ngapa turunnya di situ? Bro, contoh ya lo. Ini kan dokternya. Kan pintunya nggak emas.
So what next?
We're not letting the doctor off the hook, are we? Come on, Cole, let's go back.
Let's go back. Yeah, come here. Di situ rupanya hilang destinasinya kampret emang. Siapapun yang menghilangkan itu, saya doakan hidungnya besar. Ya. Aha, ini rupanya. Belum. Ada dulu. The floor. Dr. Stoneman.
Office 505.
505. Seperti lagu, guys. I'm going back to 505. It is the 7-hour flight to the 45-minute drive. Ya, inilah.
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
Yoi. Lima kosong berapa? 502. Oke. 505. Stoneman.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD, we'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be
Shit. Again, go over damage kartu boxes.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Sub what? Yeah.
Investigation is much more important than my sciatica. I'm just in pain.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Nggak usah sorry lo. As good as guilty, bitch.
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Evidence. Ada mampus.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all.
Banget anjir, sakit kan?
6 months or so.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, detective? Do you have access to my patient record?
No. How's this?
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on benzodrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the benzodrine.
It's not illegal, detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Lo olahraga bukan narkoba goblok.
You wrote Julia
Gampar nih, siapa sih yang bikin?
How can you account for
Tabuk lah.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
I get.
Benzodrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Bisa pakai telepon ini? Pakailah telepon.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Messages, please.
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Please, thank you.
Suruh kali combo. Coba HP penuh. Habis gila kali.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Hollywood more.
Help me out.
Sounds like Mal has our next contestant on the slab, Cole. We better get over there.
Si Mal nih siapa? Marlon Wayans kayak ngomongin sih. Marlon Wayans pasti Marlon. Eloy? Malfoy? Could be. Who else? What else? Right? Ini baru modek yang gue punya. Gimana? 5 blade. 5 blade ntar ya, wih. 5 blade bisa lebih gila, Pak. Gue lagi nyari bahan buat ini Final Fantasy gue cuma gue gak tau. Mana ininya?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead. It's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
I'll find out about the truth later. Right now, 2 locations. Okay, itu. Belum Ultima Blade, kita pakai ini kartu. Ultima Blade apa Ultima Weapon? Ultima Weapon kali, bukan Ultima Blade. Salah lu. Ultima Weapon kali, bukan Ultima Blade.
Isn't that the cop who won the medal in
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Have you noticed how croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
Jerman, Cameroon, Berlin. Mueller.
Terus di combo sama Ultima Weapon gimana ntar? Ultima Weapon ya, Ultima Blade kan? Berarti saya benar loh. Sedikit apa? Masa gitu Ultima Blade, gue mikir kan itu Ultima Blade namanya. Si bingung. Telak.
Detectives Phelps and Earl here to see the coroner.
Yes, Detective. He's waiting for you in the examination room.
Examination? Aha.
Are you drunk, mister? Or are you just cracked?
Charuters.
As the cannibal
Is this Charuters?
clown once said,
No, Charuters is not here. Where are the Charuters? Aha, here it is.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers. Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or 2 after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I found something else.
Itu bikin kamu main sih. Plus mau sama pertamanya. Kedua tuh kamu finish. Man. My God, he's so ugly. Nah, that's nasty. I ain't buying that. Son of a bitch, that's ugly. Ini apa ya? Gini Pak. Orang mana nih? Gak ada ya. Tutuplah mati ini. Word gitu. Bisa nggak? Nggak sama-sama amat gitu. Gedik loh. What's this?
Sorry, play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine.
Lu mau tahu berapa tuh?
I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door. Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mal. Thanks for the lead.
Gila si Mal sabar banget ini. Sumpah, dia sabar banget. To station. Bercanda kan lo. Wah, lu bercanda lo. Wah, gila lu bercanda, man. You must be joking. Right? Nyebrang doang lo. Ayo kalau sama pertama, kedua kamu finish kurang sih. A+. A+ kurang, how come? Nah, ini ruangan kedua. Nah, ini kah?
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business. Julia occasionally bothers me.
I don't believe that.
Asking whether you banged her in a stuck on the shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged and married. I would be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private. Heather won't have to know. Yes. We had relations.
Damn you.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an...
Cuma bilang tuh justru paling gede. Makanya gue bilang kurang kalau atas. Lie about this.
I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get some from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. You think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc guy.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Henry Ornette, direktur. Wow, dia yang punya anjing.
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of casualties. Other places.
That will be all for now. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last posting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
Sure thing. Sure thing.
He's in that car at the lights.
You gotta be
God
kidding
damn
me.
it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Oh, dia ngebut. Dia ngebut. Apa nih?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Cat maksudnya itu cadet. Singkatan cadet. Cadet. Arsen tadi Arsen udah kelar. Noire ini ya kan. Berusaha mogok Pak. Not tell me
Where are
man.
you taking us, Henry?
Are you on the sauce or what?
Oke, ikutin terus.
Now would be a bad time to forget how to drive.
Gear, bro.
Shit. Better drop back.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Usia.
Hapus stop. Kita jaga jarak guys, agar tetap aman. Hapus stop soalnya. Nah, bisa stop. Oke.
needs money and fast. Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Tarik kita. Hybrid yang jauh.
What are you doing?
Crash, motherfucker. Speak this cup. Oh. Yo, tas. Gua kira udah tinggal ini doang. Apa? Tinggal.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
That's that cop. Seems like a decent guy.
What are you doing?
Dia nggak mau ini, nggak mau blend in. How? How is that possible?
Too much slack. Gotta get closer.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Bought and sold. Okay. Jangan kita nggak bisa fast walk gitu. Hah? Oh, damn it. Oh shit, he's turning left. He's turning. Dia belok.
Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Ini oh, Aokiwa.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please. Next available seat.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
My God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over. The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Our net
10 large?
clams.
10 juta? God damn! Sebuah sigaret kayak 10 juta. Sinting orang anjing. Sigaret kayak 10 juta. Wah. Laptop satu bisa lah. Jual begituan. Pawn shop ya gak? Wood police station. Anjir. Begitu. Pan. Hanya yang benar.
Go ahead, KGPL.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Homicide detectives Bukowski and Galloway have information relating to the Randall case.
Roger, KGPL. 11K, en route.
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King, go ahead.
R&I reports the last arresting officer for DOA Jimmy LeBlanc was Patrolman Fred Wallace, who's working a shift on Hollywood 9th Beat, Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Car 11K, en route.
Sir, I need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Oh, cigarette case.
Julia Randall's ring. It's here.
Ini cigarette case nih.
It's here.
Case.
Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Ring. Terus. Silver pill box.
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
There it is.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett had.
Contraband list. Sirs Eve Storm. Let's go. Again.
Weren't even his friends, and he still confessed.
Heat. Steal the heat. Feel the heat. Onggal jos. Saya keluar samping guys. Kenapa? Mobil kita langsung sini gitu pak. Ya. Nyampe sini mobil kita. Ya. Sampai.
You're behind the wheel.
Cepet deh mobil. Gue naikin nabrak. Contraband list.
Come on, let's give him a hand.
Right behind you, Wallace, Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Biarkan dia lari. Biarkan dia lari. Shoot him down. Shoot him down. What the fuck is that, little bitch? Apa dia angin begini coba? Biar apa? Ada.
Throw out the guns.
Your move, mister. Come get me. I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Call me asshole. One more time.
Clear me some space here. I got you now, motherfucker.
Stay down.
Move, I've got you.
Stay in cover.
I'm wide open here.
Respons 99 ya kan? Apal macem emang gua.
Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now. We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. And nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too
Yay,
badly
Rabu
yourself.
libur halawan Rabu kita push. Gitu ya kan, Rabu. Hewannya kutuklah. Enggak. Halo, Rawan. Apa kabar? Selamat malam.
You know the way. You can drive.
Bobo kamu.
You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up
Kalau
LeBlanc's
Taki nggak mau gimana? Gua jangan paksa. Kalau Taki mau lo nggak mau, lo yang mau paksa. Mau nggak? Mau nggak? Dua. Mr. Eavesdale di anjing banget. Oh iya lah, harus.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavesdale in?
She is. Would you follow me, sir?
I am Mrs. Eavesdale. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary.
Gue kesel. Kesannya sama gue lah. Kan bukan gue yang ini.
What would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Kalau mati, gue jadi orang pertama yang ketawa.
Can you describe to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, Detective. A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
We
Yes.
recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker.
It-
No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied? My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
What can you tell us about the burglary?
A terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch, let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You've only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see, Phelps? That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother. Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Yep. I'm driving again. Lo, lu minta gue kesini tapi gue nggak tahu lokasinya kampret. Kan mungkin ini ya.
Take this left.
Left.
That's no way to drive.
Shut up, you fool.
Take the next right.
We're missing something here. Arnett is...
I hope you got some money saved up.
Hell yeah.
Straight over.
We're missing something here. Arnett is obviously arranging the burglaries.
That's my fiancé you're making scurrilous accusations about.
Go straight.
And Randall was obviously his partner.
But neither of them are the type to creep apartments.
You're being ridiculous. Both of you. There's a very good explanation for all of this.
Next right. Put a sock in it, sister. You're being played for a patsy and you're not even smart enough to see it. It's the next left.
Mana sih? Kampret, nggak kelihatan. Sini terus nggak sih? Lampu merah dilanggar. Oh, tentu bisa. Seorang hebat. Mobil kita di mana sih? Itu lampu merah barusan ya? Sial, saya ngeliat. Kita di mana sih? Legend. Current location, case location, player, police stations, hidden vehicles. Oh. Arnett's apartment. Player. Wah, lihat player dari mana, kamret? Player anjing. Kok naked city judulnya? Kayak snack aja.
Go left just now. Take the next right.
That's right.
Keep straight.
Straight. Right.
Straight on.
Straight on.
Left turn here.
Turn here.
What are you looking
You need to take the next right.
Tik tak tik tuk tik tak tik tuk tik tak tik tuk tik. Bukan gitu.
Stay straight on this road.
Mana lihat apartemen mana?
Straight over.
Merah.
Go straight at the next intersection. Go straight through.
Straight through.
Straight ahead.
Sesat deh. Sesat deh.
Turn left.
Left. Here.
Keep going straight.
Oke, lanjut. Straight. Allahu Akbar. La haula wala quwwata illa billahil aliyyil azim.
Straight on.
Straight on. Hijau jalan kampret.
Straight ahead.
Straight ahead.
Go straight over.
Straight over.
Straight over the next intersection.
Lurus, oke.
You're gonna go right up ahead. Take the next right turn.
Huh?
Go left just now.
Left now. Oh shit. Burn me.
You're gonna go right up ahead.
Nomor kanan. Wait. Tomate. Lampu merah guys. Lampu merah. Taati peraturan. Merah. Bener dikit nggak?
It's the next right.
It's right. It's one.
Stay off the moonshine, putz!
Oh shit.
Take the next left turn.
Next.
Go left here.
Jauh juga ya tempatnya.
Go straight through.
Straight through. Kali ini.
Go straight over.
Straight over. Lampu merah guys, lampu merah, tidak boleh ya. This prohibited man for being a red light. Green light, okay. Over. Start over.
Keep going straight.
Going straight. Allahu Akbar. Baru jalan udah ada lampu merah. Wih, itu nggak bener tuh lampu merahnya tuh.
Straight over.
Hampir cabang nabi. Cuma udah berapa jauh udah ini.
Next right.
Right. Kanan ke kanan ya. Tik tak tik tak tik tak tik tik.
Keep straight.
Monyong, jauh banget kampret. Jauhnya. Aduh. Apartemen. Mana si Arnet sini?
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiance really is.
Fucking scammer, that's what he really is. Bitches. Dumbass scammers. Mana si Arnett? Nah, Markus Arnett mana?
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No, I'm fucking LAPD.
Detectives, we're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
Lantai 30. Ya. Lantai 3. Apartemen tuh harga kamar kos anjing. Setan memang.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Bagus.
Stop! LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD.
Anjing. Nggak atas ya? Benar-benar. What's going on? What's going on in
Don't
here?
make me chase you.
Oh, my hat! Hey.
Padahal kamar mandi yang di situ bersih kan ya?
Hah?
Kamar mandi di situ.
Bersih? Mau kencing?
Iya.
Mau kencing aja.
Looks like you got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, you really packed it. How did I get back here?
Under your own steam, miraculously. You came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
How was Arnett?
He's coming around too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Somebody else just fucked up right now.
You told Heather you're honeymooning without her? Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely
Kenapa?
Enggak.
Masa aku nggak ada apa-apa. I'm gonna whoop your ass this time with my dumbass questions, you piece of fucking dumbass bitch.
You and Randall and the Blanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
This one. Mantap. Aha.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea. Get a list of society parties and find out where and when and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Why did Rita LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. I was going to marry Heather if she'd have me.
Aduh.
A new gang.
My God.
I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
You told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry? Tell me it isn't true.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face. I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Yeah.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
You like it?
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Damn you. Should I show it to you?
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. Do you want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman. He was crazy about Julia. She could get him to do whatever she wished. He threw the parties, and we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Knucklehead. Oh, pojoknya ini punya kode. Oh, pojok. Nggak jatuh. Besok mau masuk nggak?
Iya. Nanti aku jam 7.
Besok masuk jam berapa?
7.
Pulang jam
9.
Ngapain cuma 2 jam?
Makan bareng-bareng cucu. Cucu kan namanya deh. Cucu kan ya?
Nggak usah lah, makan doang di rumah aja. Ampret. Nggak penting sumpah.
Oh, tapi makan bareng seru.
Ini ya Cen ya. Ini ya.
Seraku.
Enggak, bukan. Dengerin kode dulu. Ya. Kamu bilang masuk jam 7, pulang jam
9.
Makan apa?
Pacarnya masih sempurna.
Pacarnya masih sempurna. Cucu kan namanya. Kamu tahu nggak? Kode pernah dijebak juga sama. Lah tuh makan bareng segala macam. Taunya apa? Kasih makan pare.
Pare apa?
Makan super asem.
Oh, pare itu. Kasih pare.
Iya.
Dari sekolah ya?
Iya. Nah lu, pare asem lu biarin.
Enggak, kita harus kelompok saja.
Nah kamu cari tahu dulu sekarang mumpung kamu bangun. Cucukan tuh apa? Makanan dari mana? Rasanya kayak apa? Baru bener cari dulu makanannya, tau nggak? Elena, Son, woi, aduh, tolong ya, Lispe, please, kecilin. Lihat, dokter ini as good as guilty, guys.
Tunggu aku mau hitung uang. Kok butuh berapa lama?
Let's go, Roy. You're not sorry.
Doctor to give us something to make this all better.
Yeah. This fucking ass case. They're just gonna make my day. Kenapa sih bingung, Bang? Kasus sebelumnya kemana yang apa? The setup ya? Kelar duluan setan. Gue kemarin maksudnya kan mau kelarin nih. Oh, kena misi udah. Gue kelarin aja udah misi.
Tell him it's Henry Arnett, and tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come. Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief. Do you know that I loved her? I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending the watch parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor, I'm afraid you're under arrest.
Yep.
Practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry. I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away the key. What have I done?
Didn't see that coming.
That son of a bitch killed himself. Damn! Son of a bitch killed himself.
Dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Sempet-sempetnya lemot anjing telepon doang.
I need an ambulance and the coroner immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message. Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler. Last known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
In this apartment?
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
That son of a bitch. Dead.
Advice?
We have Reed's address. Let's roll on him.
Yep, let's roll on him. Tinggal to, shall we? Bisa nggak menjadinya tek gitu?
That old boy really fell for that broad.
She was incredibly beautiful, Roy.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
The romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy, as long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Find this apartment. Here we come. Bitch.
All these cops, it's got to be something big, right? That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Now that's an
Can you drive to this one?
Nanti mobilnya nggak usah, mobil kita yang lama anjing. Wiley's apartment. The Broadway, Hollywood. This is the one.
He's around here somewhere. A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find a game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this out of the street.
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think he knits as well?
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. We don't want him to bolt on us.
Okay.
Wait. Cole. You hear that?
Ikutin suara mereka ya guys.
He wouldn't be that way. I think you're barking up the wrong tree.
Here you are.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Oh, shot back, huh? Mati dia, nembak gue mati dia. Tangkep sama gue tembakin biarin aja. I'm gonna rain him with storm of bullets. It's like, get your ass. Fuck, he's going. That's why I didn't deal with this. Rip the ass of a bitch. Atas ke bawah sih? Ke atas goblok. Bodoh sekali. No, still go up here. Ini perlu masuk control. Tiga nak. Chase your ass down. Last deer. Edge deer. I'm gonna chase your ass down. Bitches, I'm gonna chase your ass down.
He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings. There he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Makin aja. Mampus. Mati lu semua.
Son of a bitch really picked this spot for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot of men.
Christ, it's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
Beli minum, aduh. Bilang kabur ya. Enak aja lo. You learn to live fast and die young, sending one man to jail and 3 to the morgue. I was right. Can't believe that was right. Damn, that was right. Okay. Nice desk. Naked City. Really? Oh, kita bisa load. Oh, setup ya. Kita mesti ini ya. Oh, oke. Masih bisa dong ya. Saya kira tak bisa kawan. Masih bisa ya. Sial. I just know this. This one's gonna happen. Sedap.
I'm stumped. Ideas?
We better get to that next address quick. Candy will be in a hurry now.
Oke guys. Taruh berapa? Aduh. Apa sih? By the way, I can drive.
You're behind the wheel. Solve that big case? Hammond backed himself to win.
And Candy is picking up the winnings. Smart play.
Question is Candy collecting on Albert's behalf, or is she cheating him too?
Car 11K, 11 King. Further to your request, Bunko Fraud has 3 known bookmakers operating out of storefronts in the Hollywood area. Thrifty Liquor, 6106 Santa Monica, the Examiner Drugstore, and a Max Spirits at 1658 North Cherokee. KGPL clear.
KGPL clear. 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 Dua. Clear. Dua. Clear. Dua. Clear. Dua.
We better get to that next address quick. Candy will be in a hurry now.
Jesus H. Christ!
No, wait. Just wait.
The women don't find you handsome? They should at least find you handsome.
Winston Churchill.
Winston Churchill.
Wait. 7.
Kamu bilang Winston Churchill.
Iya, kenapa emang?
Kamu di negara apa itu?
Amerika, why? Emang kenapa sama Winston Churchill? Siapa?
Ya Prime Minister Inggris di Perang Dunia Kedua.
Prime Minister Inggris?
Iya.
Bercanda lo. Winston Churchill?
Iya, Winston Churchill kan.
Iya.
Iya.
You serious?
Iya, di Perang Dunia Kedua.
Are you serious?
Iya, kalau nggak percaya cek Google.
Wait, Prime Minister berarti dia Perdana Menteri di
Inggris.
Inggris. Perdana Menteri di Inggris tahun
1900 di Perang Dunia Kedua.
Perang Dunia Kedua.
Oh, Perang Dingin.
Beda. Perang Dingin itu dia itu Cold War terus sama Amerika. Bisa.
Tapi itu Iron Curtain.
Hah?
Ya, pokoknya.
Iron Curtain?
Iya.
Tempo hari baru kelar Iron Curtain. Oh. Kampret ya. Oke.
Hammond is over the hill. He's a punching bag for the up-and-comers. Should know his goddamn place.
I think he knows. I think he worked out the place isn't L.A.
He's punchy. His brain's going to mush. Winston Churchill? Give me a break.
Churchill is a fighter, Roy. Hammond didn't just scribble down the first name he could think of.
Kan minister Inggris baik. Kamu bertahu, kamu tahu dari mana?
Kau nonton documentary
Watch documentary.
ambil yang kedua. Atau dijelasin lebih gampang banget.
Waiting up ahead.
Dan
She's
lucu.
not in the car. Don't get too close.
She must be inside.
Ya. Udah. Wait a minute. Duh, kuping gue gatal.
We're on the move again, Cole. After her. Don't lose that cab.
Holy Toledo!
Too close, Phelps. Way too close. That ought to do it. Now get back in close.
How many stops is she gonna make?
Spooked him. Back into traffic, Phelps, now.
What darn it all!
God damn it!
Hammond is full of himself, being this sure he was gonna win.
You're crazy, man!
Allahu Akbar Tuhan. Orang lu pernah apa sih? Mobilnya
Can you quit driving like a jackass already? Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Iya nggak cowok.
Heat's off. We need to get back on top of it.
Pintar nih orangnya, anjing. Berat emang. Ya susah.
God damn it. Everyone's looking at us, Cole.
Yarin liatin doang. Nyampe, oh.
Pull over. She's heading inside.
Bus. Sekarang gue bus.
I think I just saw Hammond. I'll tail him. You get in there and stay with Candy. Make sure you don't let her see you.
Wrinkled was not one of the things I wanted to be when I grew up. You're a real asshole, you know that? That's the cop from the newspapers.
Here's what I heard.
She dead? That quick?
Roy! Call an ambulance.
Hammond got away.
He said,
Just try and sit still, Candy.
Mickey.
Who shot you? Was it Albert?
car.
They're on the way. I have a patrolman searching the depot. The chief's putting together a manhunt for Hammond. He got the money, right?
Looks like it.
A tough bird, our limey friend. Using his girlfriend as the bag woman and then getting greedy over the split. He won't make it out of town.
That's how you see it?
I told you that cocksucker was a crook.
You know, because of your own foolishness. It's that simple. What was in here?
.32 caliber. One shot fired.
1 out of 5.
The Egyptian Theater.
Should have known.
So, what now?
Okay.
The theater, I guess. We don't have much else to go on.
Hilang semua dengar suara tembakan. Hilang semua langsung. Tembakan dar bebek gitu. Ya Allah. Hanya kamu jadi woman ya bener dikit. Ya. Mati kan. Bodohan sendiri lihat. Do not be stupid man ya. Greedy boleh tapi jangan kebanyakan. Dikit aja ya. Gitu. Tell the tale of the brothers gone. Desolation, devastation. What a mess we make. Kita lihat dulu nih ya. Hah? When we all went wrong. Western Union. Sampai sekarang Western Union masih ada sih. Watching from the edge of the underworlds, looking at the abyss, and I'm hoping it's a miracle to break out. Semuanya harus drugstore dulu ya. Hah? Ya udah ya. Egyptian Theater. It is.
Any ideas?
Hammond must be hiding out the theater.
You know the way. You can drive.
Let's get there and square things up.
Poor girl. She didn't deserve that.
Poor girl. Half the precinct aren't taking a vacation this year because of her. You need to leave town a lot quicker than that if you decide to screw over Mickey C.
This seems like a long shot.
Aren't they all?
Car 11K, Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
Message from the coroner. The cause of death was a knife wound. Repeat, a knife wound. Revolver appears to have belonged to the victim.
Son of a
KGB all
bitch.
clear.
He stabbed her.
I thought you said real men use their fists, not guns.
That guinea cocksucker. You think he got the money too?
Come on, Roy. We're bringing this whole tragedy to its conclusion.
Yeah. Right. So this. Let's settle this. So wrong. Dante, you got that right.
Why'd you kill her, Carlo? Your gripe was with me.
She was collecting the money for you. Mickey made it clear it was either me or you, and I intend to keep on living.
She stole those betting slips. She was running out on me.
And you were gonna let her?
No, I let her collect. I set her up, just like she set me up. Just like my manager set me up. Everyone wanted me to take a dive. Everyone wanted me to take the short money. It's for the best kids.
You were washed up, kid! You couldn't climb, and you were too brave to sink. You were going nowhere!
Maybe, but I had heart. I was a Royal Marine, Carlo. If I lost a fight, it wasn't for lack of trying, and it wasn't for lack of courage. I didn't have much, but I had that.
I did it for you, and that's how you repay me!
You did it for yourself, and so did little boy. You did it to make a quick buck, and Candy did it to make her dream come true.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got the money. All I need to do is get rid of you. It's gonna be a shame, kid, but that's business.
Gelap banget tempatnya ini. Bisa tidur, Chen.
Put down your weapon.
You're making a big mistake,
belum.
Arcaro. You're covered, Phelps.
Throw out the...
Give me some goddamn cover. Find some cover. Keep moving. Push forward. Stay in cover. Get in cover. You're clear. Go. Where are you?
You limey cocksucker.
Get in cover now.
Sana kemana gila?
You're covered, Phelps. Let's move.
Deal.
It's time to come out now, Hammond. Put the gun down, Roy.
That son of a bitch owes me a lot of money.
Catch. The Scania sails from New York, Hammond. Be on the next train and don't ever come back.
Why?
Because I was a Marine, and I once lacked courage. Everyone deserves a second chance. Now beat it.
Fuck you! That English prick is getting away with my money, Phelps!
Masih ada duit anjing.
Donnelly and the homicide squad send their best, Phelps. They're more than pleased that you wrapped up the Edwards killing. They're a little mystified about the motive. You have any ideas on that?
Crime of passion, sir. Looks like some sort of love triangle between the manager, the fighter, and his girlfriend.
No sign of the scrapper?
No, sir. Looks like he left town after the fight.
Okay. It's homicide's problem now. Good work, gentlemen.
Sebelas, kurang satu cluenya. Setan emang. Abraham sails to England after inexplicably vanishing from police custody. The next case. Ini ya? Nanti.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Now he did.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole. Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star and promoting you to first lieutenant.
Silver Star! Oh, bukan melakukan recipient ya. Tetap Silver Star is the great thing, man. It's a fucking great thing. Silver Star tuh, mantap, man.
Earl Phelps, a shooting at the 111 Club, 6232 Hollywood Boulevard.
Sounds like a homicide beef.
2 of the dead guys caught in the crossfire were carrying Army surplus morphine. Get over there before homicide tramples all over the place.
We already cleared that up.
Judge in Pasadena took the big sleep yesterday. He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes. Appears we didn't get all of it.
Okay.
And then the loud
I say we
calls
bust in there and
says he's
find the
gonna marry
goddamn
an
evidence.
English girl.
God damn it. Just can't seem to put this morphine to sleep.
A dead judge. It's not good.
Everyone has their vices. Even you, Phelps.
Arson pasti lebih gila lagi kisah. Yakin mbak? Apa aja? Exit. Yes. Exit. Yes. Exit. 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 Come. Talk about exit. I'm second. Oh, yeah. It's calculated. Sword of justice.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Parker and Green are going toe-to-toe for the top job. There's a change in the wind.
About time.
This wind will be like a tornado, Phelps. Parker's got a puritanical streak. You never know we'll get swept up in a thing like that.
Homicide guys are already inside.
Bukowski.
Phelps, back again.
We're here about the morphine.
Over by the bandstand. You can see what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick, 26, former Marine.
I know Eddie McGoldrick. He was a non-com in my old unit.
I'm sorry to hear that, Cole. Waitress said he recently came into some money and bought the club.
Who are the other Vics?
2 musicians, Biddleston and Bowe. And get this, they used to be in a 4-piece, but the trombone player and the drummer OD'd.
Don't tell me. Lamont and Tyree? We've met the rest of the band.
Now they're a no-piece.
Do you mind if we take a look around?
Be my guest. You might want a word with the hostess, too. I'll keep her company until you're ready.
Giliran cewek aja. Papuk lu.
Must have pumped a dozen rounds into him. Certainly sends a message.
Sure does.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation, we can try again.
Suruh. Yo, apa sih? Riki 1 sampai sekarang ada terus itu apa sih? Tolong ya, saya gedik nih. Tengah, please ya. What's this? Finding evidence. Just smoking. Smoking. Right. Dapat lo, dapat. Trumpet case-nya mana?
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Okay.
What's that click?
Sehat bang, alhamdulillah sehat. Aduh, itu lagi. Wait. Nah.
Neat trick. The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Apa nih?
Stash close at hand.
Narkoba, morfin. Jangan pernah sekali pakai narkoba, guys. Jangan pernah, sama gue. Jangan pernah mencoba ya, jangan pernah. Jangan pernah ya lu mencoba ya. Biasanya, nah Di itu tuh, di yang bisa tuh. Keep it close, boy. Acak-acakan semuanya. Di porak-poranda ini panggung sekecil ini doang padahal. Harus gitu ngelangkah dulu gitu. Dan identitasnya ada sesuatu di situ.
Do we have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Yup. Pasti. Siapa dia? Got no names on you. Who the hell is that name? And ada bisa diinspeksi. Backroom. Ya. Amis backroom. Feather tobacco.
Packs to a carton. 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
Rokok lah, makan lah rokok.
These look brand new. Never fired. They haven't been degreased yet. We could check on the serial numbers.
This guy hunting for bear? Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
I doubt that.
With me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you.
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. Are you getting
St. Valentine's Day Massacre film.
Tell us about
Don't
it.
ever
I
watch
didn't know a
that.
thing about running
Nuh-uh.
a club.
You don't
Gave it
want
some
to.
money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Where do you think he got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over his head, but he was a decent boss.
Oke. Kalau begitu untuk Noire sampai sini perjumpaan kita guys. Jangan lupa like, share, subscribe. Terima kasih sudah datang. Ada Dava, cek replay dan Esirawan juga maki-maki ya. Atau Rijkaard itu. Thank you semuanya sudah datang. Sama sudah beristirahat. Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa lagi di live stream besok. Remember me. Terima kasih.